Hello everyone, it is Artsy Abby, and today I'm introducing you to a new series where we're gonna find out if these Pinterest life hacks are like genuine or if they're like these people are getting paid to tell you absolute bullshit. Because I've tried a few and half of them have ended up being fake. But out of the 62 pins and the multitude of quote legit apps, they can't all be fake, right? Oh God, knock on wood. So this is actually going to be the one that we're doing today. These three. I wanted to start with Easy Shift, and then I looked right at the reviews and was like, "Aw, shit, here we go." So I started it anyways. I went ahead and downloaded the app. I got, this was the overview of what we learned. They give you the details, you reserve your shift, and then they give you this. However, I realized underneath Easy Shift is Observa, and Observa is like what Easy Shift was supposed to be. So here's that info real quick. What I find super interesting is I just got this app. I haven't even logged in, I haven't joined or anything, and they've already given you an opportunity to like hang tags and make some money. So basically here's what you can find. They've already given 161 opportunities. You can rate the app. I mean, here's like a scroll through, and they pay you through PayPal. So I'm going to be throughout the week doing some of these, and then I'll be back with more. So I caved. I went back. I read through the reviews. I read through everything that I needed to know. I went through internet reviews as well, and this is a 100% scam. So we're just gonna delete that. Unfortunately enough, Easy Shift is cap. We've already debunked one. Well, I went ahead and went to crowdsource only to find out that it's moved to OneSpace. So I clicked on it, went ahead, read what they were looking for. Right now they're looking for image and graphic designers and translators and transcriptors. And I was like, oh, well, I can do that. I'm pretty good at that. Like, I can switch things up pretty quickly when it comes to languages. And they ask you to put in an application. Here's some of that info that you can pause to read. And then they tell you about like what freelance development is, and then you get to meet their team. So I kind of went ahead, scrolled through what the process looks like to apply. You're basically applying for another job. It definitely feels like this freelance work would end up being a whole other like, oh, I have to like make the money by this time and do this by then. So we're going to give it a try, put the application in. All right, we're looking at the last one. Now, what I realize is we've already got the site versus another one, but I went ahead and clicked and we got it up here. So basically, it's just being a virtual assistant, which doesn't sound too hard, but you never know. I've seen a lot of stuff talking about like, oh, being a virtual assistant isn't too hard, and then you see some that are like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done, like, people are so rude and for what? But here's some like little things, features that this site gives. They work with your business. Like, I'm kind of rocking with this. I like that the standard requests are up to 20 minutes. Like, the time period's nice. It tells you the plans that you got. You can be a dedicated assistant. You can like look for a dedicated assistant, but we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put this application in and we're gonna see how it goes. So it does give you a little, here's what we're doing, like, here's what we're asking. Basically you just make calls, you schedule the appointments, you track down prices, you find hotels, data, phone calls. So you're looking for strong communication, good Wi-Fi. You gotta be smart and you gotta be able to do good shit. Now, I know on the Pinterest thing it said that the site doesn't tell you a price, but the price is right there. It can be anywhere from $3 to $7 a task and go up from there, and payouts go every other week on Tuesdays. So it says the position and company have huge room for growth, and we get to determine our own hours. People want 24 hours a day, so if you got time from 4 a.m., great. If you want to work the 9 to 5, perfect. All right, so overall, the app was a bust. CrowdSurf and Fancy Hands, we ended up having to put in an application for, so it doesn't actually feel like they're, quote, small online jobs, end quote. Because, I mean, you had to put an application for it. It's not like you're just dilly-dallying around, you know? I have no faith. But we're not going to figure out anything until we get those applications back and figure out if we actually got the jobs in the first place. So stick around for the next video where we find out if it was actually fact or cap.